Really been documenting any of this process, but this here, down in my painting / turning into sanding and everything else room, even though I have my other sanding and sawing room over there. But anyways, so yeah, and I'm in the basement. But I have not really been documenting the process of this. This was my dad's little table. He was a collector of vintage and antiques, everything he could find that had a piece of history valuable to him. He would get it, or he would get it for himself or get it for other people. And he just loved giving things away. But I always tried to get this little table off of him, and he said, jokingly, that I could have it when he passed away. Well, unfortunately, he did pass away a few months after, which was last June of last year, 19. And I just love this little table. So I'm actually almost done with it. I'm just filling in some wood filler where I've made some little holes for nails to keep it a little extra sturdy. But I thought I would start documenting it right now and just kind of the process. I did try to keep the sanding with my electrical to a minimum, because I figured that if I did everything by hand, it would give me a chance to kind of think about my dad and all the little talks we've had around this little tiny table and everything we've put on it throughout the years. And it was kind of his little catch-all when he came into his apartment. So yeah, so that's kind of sad, but it'll be really pretty once I'm done, hopefully. And I can already see what my dad's gonna say. Yeah, it's not what I would have picked, but it's really nice. So what I'm gonna do with this, and I've never used actual like chalk paint. I know there's a process to it, and I'm new to this, so if I'm wrong, whatever. I believe in learning as I go, or, you know, doing a little research obviously is always good, but I enjoy making mistakes and learning from them. So, but anyways, so I'm going to use this coastal blue paint to go over everything. And then I actually have this Valspar. This paint is Rust-Oleum chalk. And then I have this Valspar sealing wax. And I think that's really all I need to do. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I've never done this before with these products. So if anybody has any comments they'd like to leave of what I could use and what would be better, I'm trying to keep it a little cost sensible. So keep my prices down, you know what I'm saying? But I've got a ton of projects going on, so I've really been trying to finish them all just one by one, because I've had a lot started. And this was the most important after I finished my daughter's little entertainment stand where she puts her TV now. So I finished that the other day. I finished a cross that I put up outside yesterday. There's actually the the paint of my, that's my proof right there where I painted. But then I also have this older desk, this oak desk, that I'm redoing for upstairs. And I'm also going to try to paint it the same color. So I'm not sure. But with this little table, depending on how I feel about it when I'm done and the sealing of the wax and everything, I may not put the sealing wax on yet. I was probably going to be drawing some designs on here and painting some designs on here after I paint it blue, which would be like, I don't know, maybe like mandala type flowers and things of that nature. But so I'm trying to figure this camera out quick. But yeah, so that's that so far, and I will show you the process when I'm painting it. Just about there. Okay, so I'm not going to be video recording for very long because my husband's in the background and hammering and sawing and finishing up his project. So I'm just gonna do this real quick and kind of give you guys a glimpse of what the chalk paint is starting to look like. And I know it looks completely unfinished because it is right now, and just I'm gonna be doing a couple of coats, so hopefully it'll look a little better when I'm done. I've never used chalk paint before, and if you guys notice me doing anything wrong, just leave a kind mention in the comments. Thank you. But anyways, so I would like to thank you guys for subscribing and watching my channel. Please check out my links that I left down below and see if you can utilize any of those. If so, great. If not, that's great too. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. And my husband actually cut the ends of the table off, the legs for me, because they were really uneven, and I'm actually going to put some little leg stands on here. So thank you, husband. You're such a sweetheart for doing that. But pretty much this is it so far, and I'll see you soon.